Okay, locate the shutoff valve between the meter and the street. It may look something like this, or it may just have a round cap. Regardless, it's on a 3-inch pipe, poly pipe. In virtually all cases, with few exceptions, the shutoff valve for the water should be between the meter and the street, where the main is. When you locate your shutoff valve, determine the length of T-handle that you will need to reach the bottom. This T-handle is too short for my shutoff valve. This is what the end of it looks like. This is what the T-handle looks like. The shutoff valve is a ball valve. Turn it off. You put the T-handle on the valve. You turn it 90 degrees to the right. Once the water is turned off at the shutoff valve up by the street, open up the frost screen if you have one. This will allow the water to drain out when you open up the valves in the house, like that. And then when you're purging the water, it'll allow the air to suck back in to replace where the water is. Not only do I recommend turning on all the faucets to drain the water from the pipes, but open up the showers and drain the showers. Flush the toilet to drain the tank. Make sure that you turn on the highest point in the house. The faucet's at the highest point in the house. So all the water is drained out and replaced with air. Turn on the shower for about 30 seconds and let the water drain out of any water that may be up in here. Hopefully you have, besides the cat, multiple places to drain the water from the pipes. This is assuming that all the water above me, all the way to the top of the second floor, all those faucets are open, and what we're going to do is we're draining all the pipes. Disconnect the hoses from the wash machine and let them hang down so all the water drains out of the wash machine. In this case, the wash machine is in a room that stays warm. And in some cases, it's in the basement or where there's no heater. If your washer and dryer are in the garage where there is not any heat, you better make sure that you drain every drop of water out of that wash machine. Once you have purged all the water from the pipes, it's a good idea to close the ball valve or the shutoff valve going into the house. That way, if somebody turns on the T-handle on you, you're not going to have water running into the house, out your faucets and into your septic tank, which will fill up quite quickly. We have two choices of what you pour into your drain and your toilets. The one on the right is antifreeze, which is very expensive. The one on the left is windshield washer fluid, rated at minus 27 degrees Fahrenheit. That'll work just fine. It's a lot less money. When I'm gone, I always turn my water heater to vacation. Keep in mind you don't have a fresh supply of water going to this water heater, and you don't want to evaporate the water. Don't forget, before you leave, make sure that the heater is on and is set to at least 45 degrees. Okay, the very first thing you want to do after returning to your home after a prolonged absence is turn on the shutoff valve that is in the house. That will allow the water to flow up through the pipes, through the open faucets, open showers, and get the air out of the system. And while you're at it, you might think about turning your hot water heater back up to normal. Okay, here we are cracking open the valve ever so slightly until we hear the sound of water. Stop right there. When you no longer hear air coming out of the pipes, out of the faucet, go ahead and turn them off. Go around and do that for all the faucets that are open in the house. You can now return to the shut-off valve and open it up all the way. All the air is purged from the system. You may now go the full quarter turn counterclockwise to turn on the shut-off valve. You have now de-winterized the house.